Metroid. An adventurer? What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first. We're like exhausted and we just ran from a couple feet? What? The Immortal Flame sent you. How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. Miyamoto Niyam. Miyamoto, yes? Glad to have you with us. I have not seen a craft of this design before. That trader Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes. They need to take the ship back to Castrum Meridium, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we built since the Calamity, the first since Master Garland. Well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight, and she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command, kill them quickly, and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Miyamorai? Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! We're under attack. To arms! Archers first. Biggs! Star Wars fans are so annoying. Wedge, you should have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too damn close. So, how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Miyamorai. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone who'd see you in action today would be forgiven for thinking otherwise. I, just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if I hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flame lads there, we'd be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge. Thank you. We are very grateful. Star Wars sucks. Final Fantasy's better. We're having references to that old damn movie. Welcome back, Miyamorai. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garlord, Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before the Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames? Ready, Miyamorai? Let us begin. What a bunch of potheads. Miyamorai Niyamadur, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ulda burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wherever it lurks. We are ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from the Flame General, Robin Adlin, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ulda. join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, Myamurai near Amador, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ulda. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? Yeah, sure. How about that? And Ulda will have need of them in the days ahead. The knowledge and experience of well-traveled adventurers are valuable assets. Very well. Your resolve is plain. Myamurai and Yamador, I hereby confer you the rank of Flame Private, 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight for the last coin and country. Can you hear me, Myamurai? This has been Philia. As an officer of the Immortal Flames, contacted me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Yamadur. I have no doubt that you're eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to our old ones first. Remember, though you are now a flame of Ulda, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the Waking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. Let's see. Grand Companies. You are now a member of the Grand Company that have been assigned to the rank of Private 3rd Class. Your Grand Company rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the Character interface under the Character in the main menu. Character. Grand Companies pay their members not in gil, but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals you are currently in your possession under the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. The Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable within the Grand Company that issued them. The Grand Company of Eorzea are in constant need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting or gathering the items required and delivering them. Speak to the Grand Company personnel officer or one of the many officers stationed throughout the realm to complete the delivery. Items sought change every day. Birth time. They can be confirmed by selecting timers located under the duty in the main menu. All the way back out there. God. No efficiency at all in the way these crap missions are set up. Back and forth, over and over again. And to the same places, that's the worst thing. Welcome back, Miamurai. Lady Minfilia waits you within. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Seons are more fortunate to have you with us, Miamurai. Now that, when last we spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Taru, please show them in. This way, sirs. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I'm pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions, such as airships, grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Seons should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Seons, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you. Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Ahem. Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know. It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda, who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo. Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us? I am grateful.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods. Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Indeed. You are willing?
leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Yeah, this is definitely the most populated world. Oh, that's okay. I like audap. We know far too little of the sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans, but we must call upon the scions once more if we are to... Ah, beg pardon. 'Tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the adder's nest? Hail, adventurer! I bid you welcome to the adder's nest. Do you seek to entwine your destiny with the twin adder? Good evening, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Yidan Papalgimo. Always a pleasure to see you two. My men tell me your request in the name of the... My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the twin adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Hey, you little bird sing true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the sylphs, the curious beast tribe that calls the depths of the Trollswood home. The sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceful bunch, much to the delight of the elder Seedster, who has no desire to see her people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The twin adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the sylphs' relation to the primal Rema has raised the flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there even be a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Rama or leave the sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commoner can make, or a commander can make. I need to hear from the other side, the sylphs themselves, to seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. This is where you scions come in. The sylphs of Little Solas remain untempered, and have held many productive dialogue with our people. I would hear the candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise due caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have any cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. On route to Little Solas, you will come upon the Hawthorne Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly pavilier with the sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorne Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from Westshire Pier should take us straight there. A friendly pavilier indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Papalimo? That's one of those things. So we can forget this home. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry you across the lake to East Route. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorne Hut without much trouble. The Hawthorns are the most welcoming folk who have shown us no small measure of goodwill. Still, a bit of courtesy goes a long way. I would encourage you to stop by the Full Flower Comb and introduce yourself to Rosa before you travel on. Let's go attune ourselves with the crystal first. Treants, huh? It's a big ass tree. An adventurer. Thank the 12. You could not come at a more opportune time. Please, you must help us. Why, it's our bees. The poor little deers are under attack by a murderous swarm of hornets. These bee hives are our livelihood. We must save them. Thank you, friend. Finally our bees can make their honey in peace. I knew you were the 12th sent the moment I laid eyes upon you. You traveled to our hut, you say? And you would speak with the serpent officer there? There is one which goes by Emilian, and he is a sentry at Jocelyn's Spire, but makes regular excuses to our hut. He's quite enamored with our honey and tales of my husband, Wifey, though I found him to be tight-lipped around those he's unfamiliar with. Oh, I know what we might try. Why don't you take a jar of fresh honey to him? I reckon you'll find him more than talkative then. Giving him a honey pot, huh? Not the kind of honey pot he's expecting. Indeed, I am Emmeline of the Twin Adder. Your face is unfamiliar to... You have a present for me, you say? A jar of Rosa's honey? And freshly harvested to boot? You certainly know how to make a first impression, my friend. Aha, so you are the adventurer whom the commander spoke. Do forgive me for being curt. My stomach was rumbling something fierce. My word, this honey, like liquid gold. Forgive me. You have come to discuss not honey, but sylphs. For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they are as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all know? You would know more. Would you know more, you would do well to speak to Rosa's husband there, Roife. He's forgotten more about sylphs than I'll ever know. Come to learn a thing or two about the sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing. They're peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're... Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. The sylphs? Yes, Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You'd do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of gilfs, squigglies, and chocobo scratches. The sylphs? Inverted tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing horrible faces on our mast, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Roife claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. The quickest way to quiver a woman's heart might be through her stomach, but I don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a filth. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Ruffy told me once. Of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories back flooding to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting amongst their kind. You do so well to remember this. It just may help with the favor of our forest friends. Roy Fay Hawthorne would cheer for the knowledge of the system. Yeah, sure. Oh, still here, eh? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the Tills. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along drat, what was it again? And Rosa and I were just speaking of the matter not days ago. Forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than my own. What's with this guy? Annoying bastard. Peace offering for the Sills? I'll give you another jar of my honey, but I fear that wouldn't get that past the front doorstep here. No, the taste runs much more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with the milk root? That's what we call the root of the most fiendish silk seed skin, the ochu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions of the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying this stuff, but the Sills seem to enjoy it to no end. I've not seen an ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck. Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct you to a suitable offering? Milk root, but of course. Those Sills quaff at that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk root will have the Sills calling you friend and brother the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy. I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk root well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The Silphs love the stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of the morble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. You've more important matters to attend to, yes? The Silphs are an eccentric bunch, but I've shared their company enough to know that they're kind at heart. They'll not shun under whose intentions are true. Make your parley to be a fruitful one, friend, and do not stop to buy on your return. There's a flagon of full water mead with your name on it, if you'd regale me with your adventuring tales. Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Amelia here would have a word with you. Travel in safety, friend, and do pass along my regards to the winged ones. Good to see your knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solas, seek out a young sylph by the name of Kamuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of the Maldorious root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver, a missive from the elder Seaster himself. To summarize the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that would be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings. Fates are always right intertwined with the missions. Seems like a bad plan. I did want to join it. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story, but this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. This one will welcome Walking One who moves like these ones. If Walking One would talk to this one will answer. This one's busy one, so Walking One should speak with quick tongue. Walking One would bring gift to this one. Walking One was most kind. Walking One brings Milkroot. Milkroot fills this one with great joy. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking One carries message from Elder One. This one will deliver the message to Elder One. Walking One should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Hi, we come to pay our respects to your elder and learn from him more of your Lord Rema. Who are these ones? These Walking Ones come from Gridania? Walking One becomes a dancing one and brought Milkroot, but Walking One tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder One is busy. Walking One should go home. Go home, you say? But the sylphs of Little Solas have always welcomed Gridania envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Miyamurai here is an oath of peace penned by the Elder Sister herself. Still, you would refuse us? This one's reasons are no business of Walking One's. Elder One has no words for Gridania. Walking One wastes everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gate. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Miyamurai's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we've no choice but to ask around and see how we might earn their trust. screwed it up, huh? Good job, guys. Alright, why don't we stop it there? This is audap. You've been watching Final Fantasy XIV Online. There's going to be some maintenance tonight, so there won't be any playing for a couple hours while they do some upgrades to all the servers all at once. Because their IT infrastructure is absolutely terrible. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.